Danganronpa.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Last episode, we found out that Sayaka was murdered. Also, Junko. Why? Why would you do that again? Why would you do that again? You did it twice. I don't need to know. Now we're going to investigation this. We're going to investigate. And now, this is what I like about the game. You get to walk around and look for what the hell happened. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. I don't know who killed her! So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. This might reveal something new. Oh, things were taken out, as it looks like. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does it mean it was used in an attack somehow? Plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I haven't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't have been surprised. It's coated in gold too. On top of that, someone took the gold coating off. Some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticking to you even if you just touched it a little bit. Yep, I remember that too. Lint roller. I'm looking at the lint roller. It looks like there was way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? Hey, there's a key on the ground that has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Ah, that's right, we have to trade keys.
Again? When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place? Yeah, how did he get there in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I sure you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the even point of even switching?
After saying that there was no way she would have forgotten to lock it. Or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared that she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. But doesn't it mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword has been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Alright. I think we're doing a pretty good job with examining places. Like, So, you know, that actually reminds me. Hold on a moment, I'll just read the sentence and then I'll tell you guys who else is a fan of this game. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you're going to do is unsheath it. So, the guy, Matt Vincent, the one who has a banana for an Object OC, has been working on the Object Gaming Network list that contains all of the games that we're either playing or going to play for certain segments. And he's also a Canadian that lives in... Was it... Hey, Mike, was it Alberta that I lived in, or Manitoba? I'm not sure if it's even Ontario, because I lived there. But if he lived in Ontario, that would be... Wait a minute. Now I remember, he lives in Ottawa. That's where my cousins live. Anyways, he's a fan of this game too. So a big shout out to Matt Vincent. Alright, let's get back into it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Probably because they clawed it with their big, grotesque hands. I hope they're not dirty. Alright. It's a display stand. The sword was lying. No, it isn't. It's a table. Alright, time to stop being smart and just... There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, if I was right there in the other room, if only I heard something.
Wait.
But that would have not been possible. Huh? What, have you forgotten? They're soundproof! Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. If something could happen in the room right next to you, there's no way you can know.
Well,
perhaps this was another modicum of strategies, creating the ideal setting for murder. So that's why he slept so peacefully. What, evidence of a struggle. Alright, I don't know why I'm announcing them like that, but anyways. Now that we're getting more interested in this sort of thing, let's get on with talking to Sakura. Sakura, do you think do you think I'm guilty too? If someone were to ask if they were guilty, it probably means that they're not guilty. If someone were to assume that you're guilty and then you ask them, then you're probably not guilty. But if you did not even bother asking, then you're most likely in 100% guilty. Alright? That's what I know, investigations.
hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision is the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. So you can depend on these people, hopefully.
By the way,
You know, I realized something when I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found a body, I mean. There's a trash room in here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Seriously? Yeah, I think that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum and deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
If I ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it's a girl that did it?
Yo.
It'll all get sorted out when the time comes. I like Yamondo. Hey, Kyoko. Quietly called her name while... Wow! Alright. I'll take it. I called her name quietly and screw it. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Don't be smart, doofus. Whatever. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I expected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. That's key information when it comes to investigations. Really? It's important.
Indeed.
Not a single hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Well, I wouldn't say living. We're living in a school, and this is a dorm room. You can't technically live in the dorm room. If you were in there for several days and you couldn't get out, then yeah, you'll probably be dying in there and living forever in the dorm room. Screw it, I'm gonna get back into it. Enough wasting time. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room has been used and I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, so someone used your lint roller without your knowledge? So it wasn't Sayaka who cleaned it up. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. But why? Why would they do that? I understand Sayaka, but why them? Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? That's what I just said. I answered it was two questions. Was it her or was it the guy? No, whatever. Makoto's room cleanliness. It's the neat freak Makoto. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Oh, what a zip dippity doodah! The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that could be used at all, which I guess makes sense. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine the situation I need to add a toolkit like this.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
We haven't exactly in the mood to. We're not exactly in the mood to build frickin' furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. No one's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of us guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullets. I don't know why I said that those other parts. I usually just said whatever was yellow. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. I thought it would be. Let's get going into the bathroom. On the other side of the store. Oh no! Inverted colors! No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Ah, God. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and a urge to burst into tears. Why did it have to be her? Could have been anyone else but her. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that bud held me up and supported me. There's the 3-7. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... written in blood were the numbers 11037. Wait a minute. By the look of how how she wrote it, it looks more like a name. And the letters 1. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out later. Did say I could do this? I told myself I couldn't face what I saw, but now it's not time to think about that. I pulled up the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. Doesn't look like her stomach to me. Or whatever. That must have been a killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. One of the kitchen knives? According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist was all swollen, there was something glittery. Ah! What? It must have come from the sword! that golden sword. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of her hands were both spotless. They're both totally spotless, but how come only her left finger? Attack his wrist. Maybe she used it to write those numbers. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist. That must have happened later on. Earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? I don't understand that. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Ugh. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her into the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright. Alright. Oh, wrong button again.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. What do you mean by dying message?
So...
It's something a victim writes, right before they die. It's usually a way to tell people who killed them. But generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. They'll either write it with somewhere the killer wouldn't notice, or write it out in code or something. Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen? Who? Never mind. Well, I never heard of Ellery Queen. Not saying that I ever will. I should hear what Kyoko has to say. What was that about a dying message?
It would seem...
You saw the bloody numbers in the bathroom, right? I never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
And the way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. But if she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting in the way we found her, it means she would have written them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. Looks like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, we'd better ask the ultimate programmer.
Makoto.
There's only one thing I want you to ask you about. Do you know about the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh yeah, you mean how it got stuck?
What?
Got stuck? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. What? Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, try closing the bathroom door. Sure, you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I see it over there. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. What? Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom didn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? We stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it?
Hmm?
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. No, what clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Broke bathroom doorknob. Really don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I guess I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have been come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka that I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas we're checking out too. Maybe I should check. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they even talk to me, that is. They don't give a damn. No. Whoa. Why are the... Are you kidding me? This is Sayaka's room, right? But why does the nameplate have my name on it? What the frick? Oh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room are switched! So, all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates. Ugh. It's unnerving to say the least. Who is on trash duty, I guess? Maybe Hifumi.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in her room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I will not, absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in a trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty? The trash room, huh? Yeah, let's go to the trash room.
The trash room.
Look like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. There's a sturdy gate over here. No way to get past. Ah!
It's the end of the line. The trash room is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How'd you get the gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Is this stupid? It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Oh my god. Wouldn't you just like to punch a stupid face in, editor? Maybe we should ask Hifumi. I was looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty?
As a matter of fact, that's me!
Why do you ask? It just so happens Matakuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time.
See, he cares for the school.
Yeah, Monokuma cares for the school. What did you think? What else did you think? So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, can you open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key to the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to it? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can allow things, so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Yeah, it does.
So, in other words...
Actually...
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Daddy, why do you want that cleaning duty gig anyway? Wow.
Oh,
I decided to volunteer for someone I knew, for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through the girl's trash, looking for, poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. You could get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable.
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending... Oh, jeez. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good at is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PC figures.
Give me a break.
But how are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that's a very easy solution. When a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? What if you're as innocent as you claim? What's the harm in even trying? What's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, can I have a favor to ask of you? What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. The trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? But when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but it was not stop dreaming. Getting busy living or busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okay. Leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and he used it to flip the switch right next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However,
Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning on using the trash room to destroy evidence, aren't you? You think your plan is all along? No! I just want to see if the ex-killer try to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to see if you left anything behind. Oh, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Ugh. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. Oh my. That looks like... Oh no. It can't be him.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk or a hunk of burning love? It sounds like a hunk of burning love!
Anyway, this is... It's a piece of cloth, and the shape is a part of a sleeve, a button-up shirt! Now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some evidence that the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with the button-up shirts that are white. That isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece. There's the shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. It looks like it was used to... It used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that?
What, do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Yeah, kidding aside, it is the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and show you the glimpse of the future. Just like that mean girl who was on a quest to find that one guy.
I think you mean a crystal ball. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. Hero! It belongs to Hero! They should all be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah! And it's all right now!
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. So later you'll be on cleaning duty. And so to make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Ah! Oh, what? Did someone turn on the incinerator? This is very strange. I'm quite sure it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. That Bobby, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
And yes, about that there can't be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it is my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it would be impossible for the incinerator to be on it yet.
So that means someone was able to switch the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible?
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and the glass shards that burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
Oh my god.
What does it all mean, Mr. Nayagi? Will you be contesting soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Well,
Sure of it.
everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Well, he is an otaku. Leave it. Leave it. I'm just gonna keep on recording until we head to the red door, because I think that's where the courtroom is. It said so on the map. Dum dum bum, bum bum bum. Huh? What's she doing here? Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, we're just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me going. I know I shouldn't, but I've been hiding. I've just been kinda hanging around here. Just tell the truth, I was doing the same last night when Sayaka was killed.
Yeesh. Okay. Hey, one of the knives were taken! There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but... Yeah, one of them's missing. Looks like one of them is missing. Is it missing from the very beginning, or... I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Why couldn't it be the biggest one? Kitchen knife set. And that appears to be it here. Oh, wait. Hey, so did you notice that one kitchen knife, that one of the kitchen knives from the dining hall were missing?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
No, I wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives were gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking a tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it! Always account.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
But what? Of course not! I would never! Do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, I mean, she was killed in your room, right? I mean, they're supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people are becoming good friends, and one killing the other is a classic trouble setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
I can't say I blame her. I mean, she doesn't do well with this kind of stuff, I guess. I'm gonna end the episode as soon as we head to that red door. Okay. I wonder why they're called truth bullets anyway. Definitely something going on in the gym. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? Get out now! Yeah, step out of it! Lakoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? And it's my crystal ball! It's all smashed! What the hell?
The heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. But those are Americans. He said whoever controls that crystal ball controls the world. Was that seriously all BS? It could be BS if they're all considered American. Then of course it's BS, you idiots. Let's just put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have came by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. And by the way, I'm always afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything is saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million?! It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. It's just stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. It is stupid. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
What is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. And now we are gonna go... Oh. Maybe... We need to go to Sayaka's room. Totally forgot. Alright, let's go to Sayaka's room, find that DVD, and get the hell out of Dodge. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka really got upset after seeing whatever was in that video. Wonder what did she see? She could have broken it. She could have broken it, but no, she had to throw it out in the trash. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. Now, let's head to the AV room. I should be able to use this to see what's on DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw into the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... An image slowly appeared and it looked like some kind of concert. Standing there on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she had been so important to her. She said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
Oh, great.
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
How much does he know? How does he know all this crap? Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh, what the frick? What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which is now in ruins. What I now noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
What the frick? Ah! Without warning, the video cut off. Oh man. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They were a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get into them? Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Him. Monokuma would.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Oh, great. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, wait. Where I have to go. You don't have a choice, really. The music for this is just perfect at an outro that I'm going to do. If you like this video, check out the annotations at the end of the video. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode of Danganronpa. We're going to find out who killed Sayaka, and we're going to kill that son of a bitch. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, I guess.